about that. Forgot to configure the controller. Hey, Dragoon. So, like I was saying, I think we should be able to beat this game tonight, which means that I gotta do a review of this game tonight. Well, maybe. It says 47%, but then again, like, 100% is not... Like, you don't need to beat the game with 100%. So even though we're not... we're less than halfway, percentage-wise, I think we can beat this game tonight. Let's hope.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal. If you can collect enough orbs, you'll be able to get the power crystal back from Ripto, and we can send you to Dragon Shores.
Okay. Well, hopefully. I mean, like, the thing is that the polls can be wrong, and they have been wrong. The point is people need to get out and vote. I know... Remember, you gotta listen to Robert De Niro. Votes are more powerful than bombs. Nilovani doesn't believe in voting. And in a sense, like, I get her point. She's not voting in the midterm elections. I wish she would, but... you know, I'm not gonna push it with her. But the point is that if we want to do things with the path of least resistance, if we want to do things the democratic way, then we gotta vote. So I encourage everyone to get out and vote and do it. If you can vote, vote. So, yeah, I saw those statistics. You know, it makes me mad that men are not more democratic. It just shows how many racist white people there are still. You know, that's a big problem.
One last Speedway adventure for you, Spyro? It's not that expensive, you know. You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
It's very frustrating dealing with these hicks. But Trump is probably crapping in his pants right now. You think Trump is crapping in his pants, Dragoon? Ah, shit. Me too, me too. The control's just like all over the place. Man. Probably not. He's a very nasty fucker. He's a very insecure guy too, you know, like, the best way to get to him is just to make fun of him, you know? Like, just insult him and make fun of how he got all those bankruptcies, because the only thing he cares about is money. So if you can make fun of his bankruptcies, like, that's his weak spot, and you gotta keep on hitting him in his weak spot. So, like, when it comes to the re-election, that's what his opponent needs to do. Keep making fun of him. You know, treat him like shit. You know, he's a child, so he needs to be treated like a child. There's that funny balloon of the baby Trump balloon. That's hilarious. I love that balloon. Yeah, he does have a small dick. It's a very small dick. This thing just goes everywhere. How many things do I need to get? Got all the bikers, the rams. No vultures though. Oh well. Yeah, he was being a crybaby about the baby Trump balloon. When he's like, oh, he's Mr. Freedom of Speech when it comes to racism. But when it comes to the baby Trump balloon, oh no, all of a sudden that freedom of speech, what happened to that? See, that's why I keep telling people. Don't defend the freedom of speech for racists, because they don't care about freedom of speech. They are using progressives to to help defend them. They will never defend anyone else's freedom of speech, ever. They don't care about it. They are enemies of free speech. You understand that, Dragoon? Racists are enemies of free speech. They are not proponents of it. They're against it. Anytime they say that they are, oh, free speech advocates, no, they're not. They only care about advancing their racist propaganda. You will never find a racist who defends someone else's free speech. You'll never find a racist defends a black person's free speech, ever. They only defend hate speech because that's their
Well,
agenda.
Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you, and like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap.
Okay.
The head bash move is very simple, really. All you must do is jump, then press the triangle button. You'll find the head bash may help you out on some tasks that were impossible before. Remember, just jump, then triangle. Good luck.
New moves are kind of cool. So now we can bust open these things. The head bash, the animation's kind of longish. I don't know why it needs to be so long. Yeah, I got an orb. Wow. Sometimes it takes like a lot of orbs. Excuse me, not a lot of orbs. Sometimes it takes a lot of, like, you gotta, it's very arduous doing a mini game to get an orb, is what I'm trying to say, but I'm not articulating very well. I hate it when I can't articulate anything. Hey, Chefy boy. Chefy boy's in the house. Chefy boy. How you doing, Chef? What kind of chef things do you have to tell us about today? No, no, Dragoon, you got it wrong. It's what's cooking. Well, if chef were a girl, then you could say what's cooking good looking. But chef is not a girl. I guess you could technically say good looking to him, but I don't know if he would appreciate it. How you doing, chef? Look at these weirdos.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
Evil force. I think, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Look at those monkey things again. How many monkeys does this game have? Got the stuff to make little spheres of juice coming? Real introductory molecular gastronomy kind of thing. What do you know about gastronomy, Dragoon? So what are these little spheres of juice? Ginger? Oh shit, this fucking elephant. Fuck. Elephant fucked me. Okay, so we can activate this thing when we get 20 enemies. So these, those spheres of especially potent juice used for garnish in super high drinking, dining kind of places. So this is highfalutin dining. Not astronomy, Dragoon. Gastronomy. Oh shit. There you go. Dragoon does not know anything about gastronomy. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm an expert at gastronomy either. Does it have to molecular gastronomy kind of thing? Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about molecular gastronomy, chef? What is that? Does it have something to do with the gastrointestinal tract? Got the monkey. Cooking with chemicals, okay. What kind of dangerous chemicals do you use in cooking? Fuck! Man, these elephants. They haul around these cooking chemicals in those, like, giant container trucks. And just like that movie, Acceptable Risks, if those chemicals react with water, it'll create a toxic poison cloud that can kill thousands of people. Steamed with sarin gas. Those are some dangerous cooking chemicals you got there, chef. calcium chloride. So sodium chloride is regular table salt. Calcium chloride, that's a different kind of salt, isn't it? What's this other thing? Sodium alginate? Am I pronouncing that right? Okay. Algae. Sodium alginate. I see. What do you know about sodium alginate, Dragoon? It sounds scary, but it's probably not quite as toxic as sarin. Sounds good, Chef. Steamed hams. Remember in The Simpsons? Did I say steamed clams? Because I meant steamed hams. Steamed hams. Dragoon knows all kinds of stuff about steamed hams. You gotta ask him about steamed hams. He'll tell you all about it. It's like steamed clams, except hams. Look at this frog. And look at this. What's the deal with that thing? It's like a pulsating purple thing. Okay, looks like there's some stuff down here. Look at the fucking duck. Are these like evil ducks or like good ducks? I think they're like good ducks, but I don't know, they're not doing anything. Man, I don't even want to do a review. I'm so lazy today. Because I'm tired. But we kind of got to do it. All right, we'll beat this level. Then the next level we'll do the review, I guess. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Pick up this thing. Yeah, I'm just like unusually tired today. I ate a big lunch and I also had a mixed drink. So I'm kind of like tired, you know? I didn't even take a nap though. That's good though, because if I take a nap then I'm gonna like be sleeping all day. I was thinking about taking a nap before the stream, but then I was like, it's already 6 o'clock. Alright, where do we go? Let's cross the bridge. Nitrate and nitrate sodium are cancer causing. Hope you're not using any nitrate sodium in your cooking, chef. What do you use nitrate sodium in, Dragoon? smoking food? Oh, it's found in meats? Oh yeah, that does sound familiar now that you mention it. It's a curing agent. Okay, in minute doses, I see. So if you're like starving to death, Dragoon, and all there is to eat is chef's cured meat with nitrate sodium, you would still refuse to eat it? Let's see. There you go. He'll make an exception. Yeah, Dragoon is a... You're a vegetarian, right? Where the hell do I go? I'm so lost. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's some stuff over here I missed. Did I miss all this stuff?
Ah, Spyro! So glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
Pick up the egg and trade it. Why is the difficulty 4 stars? What the hell? Well, whatever. Let's see. Alright, let's head back up. Go up here, yeah. There we go. I don't think I can use my bash attack, my bash ability, as an attack. I think it's only used for breaking open rocks and stuff. Man, these monkeys. Actually, these things are ring-tailed lemurs, I think. Whoa. It's like they get a free hit every damn time. I think one more hit's gonna kill me, too. What's the deal with this pot? Oh, good. Here's the frog. Kill the frogs, kill the sheep, they'll restore your health. Kill the snails if they get in your face. Okay, I think we got everything up here. Here we go. I'm not really sure. Oh, okay, we gotta go down here. Alright. Hey, X-Infected. Oh, you're here early. Been waking up early? What have you been up to? Watch out! That's good. We're gonna be streaming Neo tomorrow. I don't know if you know anything about Neo, but it'll be a fun game, I think, for you to be at. I think Nilavani's gonna be there tomorrow too, hopefully. Oh shit. Yeah, it'll be good to see her again. It's been months. Been months and months. Oh shit. I almost launched my ass into the purple sea of doom. Looks like that's the way out. Before I go that way, let me just see what's over here. Speedrunning Spyro 2 might actually be kind of neat, because he does have this like kind of cool run ability. The mini games are kind of shit in this game though. I really don't like those mini games. At first I didn't mind them too much, but now it's like they're just like kind of crappy. It's like I hate doing them. What the hell? What's the deal with this pot? So what have you been doing these days, Sex Infected? What kind of games are you playing? You still playing Call of Duty? Black Ops 4? I hate Call of Duty. I hate it. Yeah, I thought so. Well, as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. Maybe. Maybe. But maybe not, though. Okay, Red Dead Redemption 2. That I can live with. That's actually a good game. So you got that for the PlayStation 4? COD sucks. You should definitely play Red Dead Redemption 2 more. That's the better game out of those two games. Well, that's good.
What? Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydrar, okay?
I don't even know Hydrar. Is this the exit? I guess that's the exit. Let's see, we can jump up here. Oh, nice. Look at this guy.
Ah, Spyro, a friendly face.
What the hell?
A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen the spark plugs, and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Catch thieves to retrieve spark plugs, okay. Well, we should do some of these things because I know we do need to do some of these things. But where did we get the spark plugs from? Oh, there's the thief. Look at this running away fucker. Oh shit. There he is. Get back here, you fuck. Didn't make it. We're gonna lose all of our lives chasing after these idiots. Man. Oh, come on. And we have to catch 4 of these guys? Come on. Alright. I got 1. 1 out of 4 spark plugs. Poor X-Infected. COD has ruined X-Infected's childhood. Whoops. Where are the other guys? Don't know exactly where they are. There's supposed to be 3 more. Well, let's see what's over here. Oh, there he is. Look at him just chilling out over there. Oh, come on. There he is. Where did he go? He's just running around. There we go. Fucker. 2 more. Oh, come on. That was lame as fuck. Oh man. Alright, this actually might take longer than one stream. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this tonight. But that's okay. Tomorrow, we'll probably stream early tomorrow and stream this early tomorrow, and then like tomorrow night we'll stream Neo. I think that's the way we'll do it. Because like I just get the feeling like we're gonna have to do like a lot of these like side quests, and they're kind of time consuming, as you can see. Oh man. I just want to beat this one mission. Where's the... This guy's the hardest one to catch. There he is. This guy moves so damn fast. Man, I keep on messing that up. It's just so irritating. You know, like, because the camera is very close to the back of Spyro, so you can't see. Oh man. And he doesn't automatically glide after going through this thing. It's like, come on. Alright, there we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Usually the camera's not a problem. But for this mission, it is such a big problem because it's so close to his back. Hopefully they fix these camera issues in the Reignited trilogy. I'm sure they are mostly fixed in that version. Because it uses a full analog control scheme, whereas in this one it doesn't. Every time I miss that jump. Alright, I don't know what the hell happened there, because I was pushing jump to glide, and he didn't glide. Yeah, stay on the ground. Don't run off, you little bitch. Come on, man. Where are you running off to? This stupid fuck. Where does he go? I hate this guy. Where is he? These missions. Oh, there he is. I want to kill this motherfucker. I really want to fucking throw the controller at the fucking wall right now. This is such bullshit. How many times? Where is he? Hey look, there's another fucker over there. Let's just get this fucker for now. How do we get up there? How do we get up there? Yeah, I mean, like, this part's just bullshit. Like, you have to chase down these fox things. I don't even know how to get that fox. You feel my pain, Chefy boy? Can you feel my pain and suffering? Where do we go? Where are we going? This way. There he is. Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, he's up there again? There. How the fuck how do you get up there, though? Oh, you gotta use the spring. Shit. See, like, the thing is, he takes this spring, he uses our power up. Oh, here he is. Come on, I had him. Got him. Fucker. Alright, just one more to go. The last one that was giving a shit. We can go this way. There he is. He's just standing there like a D-bag. I hate that guy. Where'd he go? Like, he runs off, and I don't know where he goes to. Like, he can jump so much better than I can. How did that not hit him? Oh, come on! I pushed the fire button, come on! Toast his ass! Ugh! Get up there, you fuck! This thing's a piece of shit. Look at this fuck. God, I don't believe it. I was supposed to glide there. He just stalled for no good reason. That's bullshit. Where am I going? Oh, fucking hell. He can't glide fast. That's the problem. Like, this idiot, he can jump like 1,000,000 miles. But Spyro can't, he can't do that. He can glide, but his glide is slow. As you can see, it's slow. So, this is the only way to do it. How did that not get him, man? Like, I know his path, and I know how to cut him off. That's the trick, we gotta cut him off. Oh, come on. I got him, I got him. Whew.
Wahoo! I'm back in business. Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality.
Yeah, just give me the fucking thing. Alright, now we can exit out of here. Man, that sucked. Thank you, EnigmaHood. Look at his face. Holy shit. This is the cult leader of Shinrikyo. Oh, by the way, Chef, how did those... I don't know if Chef's still here or not. How did those ribs turn out last night? You were slow cooking them? So these are teleporters to the previous levels. Alright. Yeah, those guys are weird. Unusual cult leader guys. Let's see what this is. Robotica Farms. Oh, there's Chef. Ribs are pretty good. Few things you'd change. What would you change about the ribs? Need more time and lower heat. Did you use any MSG in it. This is kind of cool. White wine, herbs, garlic, parsnips. Oh yeah, the parsnips. You ever have parsnips before, Dragoon?
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them? Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests.
Alright. I'm suddenly kind of sleepy. Maybe. Yeah, white carrot. It's purple carrots too? What are those called? Don't tell me you're talking about eggplant. Eggplants are purple. Eggplant's good. Well, it depends on the preparation. Suddenly, like, so tired. Yellow, purple, white carrot in the same pack. You know anything about what he's talking about, Chef? You know about any purple carrots? Looks like a white carrot, tastes slightly different. You know anything about these purple carrots, though? There we go. That's how I gotta kill these things. Heirloom multicolored carrots. Oh, okay. Are they like genetically modified carrots? Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, we'll probably have to... We'll stream for like another hour. We'll stream for 2 hours. And then we'll close up. I would have liked to beat the game tonight, but we can beat it tomorrow. Before the appointed time, that is. I mean, I'm just so, like, tired. Whoa, whoa. Drink some coffee. I'd have to make it. I'll have to clean out the pot too, because it's still a little dirty. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I ate way too much. I ate too much. That's the problem. Exact opposite, they're old varieties. Oh, really? Red Bull? I don't have any Red Bull. I have Mountain Dew, but that's not strong enough. I already had one. Yeah, really black coffee. I would have to make a black coffee if I really wanted to stream long. But it's okay. We can do like an early stream tomorrow, finish up Spyro, and then we can do Neo later tomorrow night. You know, so we'll do like 2 streams tomorrow. Finish up this game and then do Neo. So good. But we are making good progress, though. No question about that. Whoa, camera angle. Wow. I've been playing, what is it called? A Link Between Worlds offline. Still working on my Zelda-thon. It's the absolute last game to beat, and then I will have beaten every single Zelda game. With 2 small exceptions, but they're not big issues. See what this robot guy has to say.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
Flame the bugs. Because he's talking about those bugs? I'm not sure how to get these guys. Well, you would need to... I would need to shoot them with a projectile, I think. Let's see if we can use this. Alright. That works. If we can keep doing that, then that would work, but I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Instead of chasing these guys down, we can just shoot them at a distance. Oh wait, it's not working, is it? Why does it say only 1 out of 4? I killed 1. Did they like reproduce or something? What's the deal? Okay, that's 2 out of 4. Yeah. Maybe the other one didn't hit. What? What? I don't get it. Why does he come back? Oh, that's such bullshit. I don't know why that happens. That's so fucked up. Okay, let me chase them. Okay. Oh no, there's... This is such bullshit. This is weird. So now it's saying one. Now it was previously 0 out of 4. Okay. I think you gotta kill them fast enough. And I can't kill them fast enough. And I'm dead. There's one down, but it hardly matters if they could respawn. This is so dumb. There's no reliable way to kill these guys. Just the shooting method. That's 3. Damn it. One came back. This is bull. gotten a lot of them all at once. Come on. Oh, now they're all back. These missions really do suck. Like, I mean, they're just garbage. This wouldn't be that bad if they didn't respawn. They literally all respawn at the same time. They all come from this hive, don't they? Hey, Cinnabon! How are you doing? Hope everything's going well. Is that it? Oh, come on. This is impossible. So far, so good. Good. No problem, Chef. No problem at all. Oh, man. There!
My fields are safe from those flying vermin, Spyro.
Fuck that
This
that
doodad I
mission.
done dug up yesterday.
Burger stuffed with Gruyere cheese? Never heard of Gruyere cheese before. Gruyere. Gruyere cheese. Thank you, X-Infected. Actually, now that I think about it, I think you mentioned that cheese before, haven't you? Whoa, what? It's alright, we won the mission, so it's all good. But, we're losing lives. Big time. It's in your macaroni, yeah. Macaroni. What did that do exactly? was close. Zap for the checkpoint. Something's shooting at me. Oh, there he is. Oh man, I'm exhausted. Yeah, these last couple of levels are taking a long time to beat. These are a little bit longer than usual. Also, we're doing more missions, so that's what's making it a little bit longer. No school tomorrow. Oh, they canceled school because of voting day? That's good. People should have off from work for voting days. It's a very important day tomorrow. Midterm elections. Everyone needs to vote. So, yeah. It's important. Yep. Don't have to worry about me voting Repub. They should make buns too. The government should make buns. Oh, bus fare. Okay. Chef wants to make buns free. Chef wants free buns. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. There we go. Bus fare for voting day? Oh, you're saying that, yeah. Because not everyone has a car. Chefy boy does not have a car. Do you know how to drive a car though, Chefy boy? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Of course.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
Why did they program this robot to be a Drumpf supporter? Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you live in like a city. You live in a more urban type environment, so that makes sense. I like talking about video games. Not sure if your dad's into video games. Probably not. Not much of a
I used
gamer.
to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
We'll try it, but I'm not gonna spend a stupid amount of time doing this mission. What the hell happened? Man. TV watcher. I haven't watched TV in like a bagajillion years. Who watches TV? I watch TV shows, but you can watch those TV shows on the internet. TV. TV fucking sucks donkey dick. Fucking hate TV. Not a gamer. Exception for the Wii. The point of video games is the same point as TV. It's entertainment. You know, like there's supposed to be a point to life. The point to life is to enjoy life. If you enjoy playing video games, then that's what you enjoy doing. You know what is pointless though? Praying, going to church. That is pointless. You might try the Switch. No, that's good. No motion controls on. Well, actually, the Pro Cons do have motion controls, but most games, well, you know, like most of the games on the, like a lot of games on the Wii were geared towards utilizing motion controls, whereas Switch is more traditional, as it should be. As it should be. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can't imagine there's like so much that you could say about this. I'm not even sure where to begin. Well, first of all, morality and religiosity are actually inversely correlated. People are actually more moral when they are irreligious. You know, atheists are less likely to support torture. They're less likely to support the death penalty, whereas religious people, they're much more likely to support those kinds of things. And you know, we can have a discussion about the death penalty and stuff like that, but definitely torture. Being okay with torture, that is unquestionably immoral. And so they did studies on this. Yeah, it is a generalization. That's what I said. They are generally less moral than atheists. Remember, not all generalizations are false. Atheists are generally more moral than...
Well, nobody said Ripto was brave. He's locked himself
than
behind
religious
the door.
people.
The
They did
professor
studies
said
on this.
only a
This is
very
not
large
me
collection of orcs
making an
had
assertion without any evidence. I can show you the statistics. I can show you the studies on Discord if you don't believe me. This is not me making a guess. This is something that's documented. So that's the first thing. Also, the other thing is that prisoners, people in the prison system, they are overwhelmingly theistic. Most criminals believe in God, whereas most atheists are not criminals. So the criminal population is overwhelmingly theistic. So that's another thing. The other thing is that if the only thing that's making you moral is your religion and going to church, then that's not really a moral philosophy, you know, like, because atheists, we are moral without a god commanding us, or religion commanding us, or some priest commanding us to be good. You know, we don't need to be good just because a book tells us to be good. Which, by the way, Christianity is not a moral religion. It is decidedly immoral. There's so much immorality in Christianity. It sanctions slavery in Exodus 20 and 21. It sanctions and condones slavery. It commands the killing of homosexuals in Leviticus 20:13. I don't know if you knew that. These are horribly immoral things. It commands the killing of homosexuals. It commands the killing of non-believers in Deuteronomy 13:7-12. It commands the stoning of unruly children. It commands the stoning of adulterers. You know, so much immorality is correlated with, not even correlated. There's so much immorality in the Bible. It is ingrained in the religion. Now, I understand that they don't usually teach these things in church, but it's still part of the religion. You know, I'm sure in church they say good, be a good. I have no idea what they say in church. I don't really care. But what they do teach in church is they do teach that they basically create an us versus them mentality, and they do condemn homosexuality. They absolutely castigate that, and they still do that. They may not command their flock to kill homosexuals, even though it does say that in the Bible. They may not talk about it in church, but they absolutely condemn it. So yeah, I honestly don't buy the notion that religion and church makes people good. I see no good evidence for that. Maybe you can have some anecdotal evidence, like maybe there's someone you know who, you know, like like supposedly religion makes them a better person. But if I were to guess, and this is a guess, this is my guess, if they are a good person with religion, I'm willing to bet they probably would have been a good person without it too. Yeah. I feel your pain, ex-infected. Now, as for, you know, some of your favorite people in the world are religious. Yeah, of course. I've had friends that are religious. Almonds was Christian. She was religious, and I never like challenged her on her religion. I've had ex-girlfriends that are religious too, Christians and you know, Catholics. Absolutely. I have no problem with religious people as long as they're good people. It's the problem is when religious people push their religion into public schools, laws, and public policy. Then I got a beef. I got no beef with them if they don't push it. Once they start pushing it, now I got a beef. And I ain't talking about steak. Although I do enjoy MSG covered steak. Hey, hey Dragon. You been watching the stream from like 4 but fell asleep? Dragon, I'm assuming you're how old are you? You're not old enough to vote in the midterm election tomorrow. I'm assuming that's a good thing because you haven't come over to the light side yet. Never listened to the lessons? I don't think you're missing out on much, ex-infected. Who did you vote for, Dragon? Because now we might have a beef. Don't tell me you voted for the Repubs. I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Let's see. Well, nobody said Ripto was brave. He's locked himself behind this door. Orbs, okay. Need 40 orbs. How many do we have? How many orbs do we have? We have 15! Jeez. We need to collect a lot more orbs. Betty O'Rourke? Who the hell is that? I just want to know if you're voting for Democrat or Republican. That's it. It's a Democrat. Okay, good. That's all I care about. Is that the only person you voted for? Are you voting for anyone else? Oh, look, there's one over there. What does the midterm election do? It You're electing people to Congress and to the Senate. Based on policies? I just want to know who you voted for. Did you vote? So you voted for some Republicans too, then? Dude, do you realize that if you vote Republican, you are voting for people who are using racism as part of their base. Racists are part of their base. See, that's your problem. That's like that's the most egregious thing you could do. You gotta vote consistently Democrat because the Republicans, their base are racist. They're using this caravan thing to appeal to their base of racists, and they have no problem with that. That's the problem with that party. I'm not saying they're all racist, but that is part of their plan. And they do all kinds of other immoral things, like gerrymandering the vote and voter suppression of racial minorities. I don't know how you can support a political party in any way that does this. Yeah, the caravan is 1,000 miles away, Dragon. See, that's the thing. You fell into their lies. See, you did the same thing now that you did back in 2016 when we were talking about Drumpf. You just believe their bullshit lies. The caravan is 1,000 miles away. And like it's not like they are invading. They are trying to they're lying to you and telling you they are invading. Because they're just trying to appeal to white people's racism against racial minorities, namely Hispanic people. See, like we always have these talks, and I always feel like I made some progress, and then you prove to me that you really hadn't learned. Yeah, and it's 1,000 miles away, Dragon. They aren't coming to invade by force. That's what you don't get, and that's what the Republicans are telling you.
Ah, Spyro, so close and yet so far. This portal is terribly touchy, and you'll need to gather more orbs to use it.
Damn it, need 25 more? And it's all part of their strategy, too. I posted a video on the Discord. Check out the Discord right now and watch that video I posted from Vox about the October surprise. About how there's always some bullshit thing around the election time. Last time it was about Ebola. No, last time it was about the Hillary email scandal thing. Before that, it was about Ebola. Some bullshit thing that isn't actually a problem, but they make it a problem to appeal to the fears that Hicks have. Because they're not very bright. That's the thing. Where are we? We still have 2 more to do. Where are we? Gotta find that. Well, I know one we need more orbs, so... But let's see where the other one is. What was your last message, Cinnabon? Oh, okay. Yeah. I agree. Robotica Farms. Alright. Hold on. Let's see if we can get teleported to another thing.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's... Spyro.
You hope Twitch isn't voting Republican? You mean the whole website? The website's a person now? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
Okay, here we go. There we go. We gotta collect 25 orbs and then 40 orbs. There's no way we can beat this tonight. They're gonna make us do a lot of busy work. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, 1,000 miles away, 800 miles away, whatever. It's about 1,000 miles away, and you are blowing it up to be a big invasion issue, which is predicated on racism. What are you saying? I tend to act like a teacher, which is what is this word? Bologany? What is bologany? Because it's just a political opinion, and it's other Democrats too, mainly the far left, where if they don't like something, they want to outlaw it. What the hell are you talking about? I am pointing out how your concern about the caravan is illogical. Alright, if you don't like me as a teacher or whatever, I mean, you don't have to listen to me. But I'm going to tell you when you're wrong, and you absolutely are wrong about this. Being fearful of a caravan of Hispanic people is absolutely predicated on racism. And they're taking advantage of your racism.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic to take over the city.
Now, I'm not implying that you're a racist when I say taking advantage of your racism. I mean the racism of Hicks. I'm hoping you can see past that and see what they're doing. That's why I'm trying to appeal to your sense of reason. It doesn't, and like, it's literally just a caravan of people. They're not a militant group, which is what Drumpf and his Hick buddies are trying to lie to you about. He used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic to take over the city. What the hell? Yeah, as for the political opinion thing, you know, you used that argument when we were talking about transsexuals too. Like, you tried to use your opposition to transgendered people as an opinion. So we already talked about that. You know, that's a line that I've heard before made by these hicks, honestly. Like, you know, trying to minimize racism as just an opinion, or trying to minimize transphobia or any kind of bigotry as an opinion. You know, you can also describe you can describe this statement, all black people should die. That's also opinion, and you could also characterize that as a political opinion too. That doesn't minimize the horrific immorality and racism of that statement, or at least it's an attempt to minimize it. You see what I'm saying? You know, just because it's an opinion doesn't mean that it's any less morally abhorrent. Yeah, I don't believe you are a racist. I don't believe you're a racist. And if I kind of misspoke in the heat of the moment, you know, but that's not what I meant. And hopefully you did understand what I meant. No, I don't think you're a racist. But they absolutely are. The Republicans absolutely are taking advantage of the racism that Hicks have. And there's so many Hicks out there who are racist against Hispanics. But look, as for what you're saying, if they come in and take citizenship or just take claim, they're not doing that though. Many of them do want to seek asylum in America, and there's a legal process in which they would do it in. And that's what they're doing. They're not coming as an invasion army, but the Republicans are trying to present it as if that's what they're doing when they're not. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that they're tricking you. This is not me trying, like, if I am teaching you about this, then fine. But you need someone to teach you when someone is lying to you. And that's why I'm saying the Republicans are misleading you. They're trying to take advantage of people's fears. Fear-mongering is their tactic. And it's despicable. I hope you can understand that. I mean, it's too late. You already voted. You said you voted for some Democrats. You know, I'll take what I can get with you, because I know you supported Trump before. The fact that you voted for some Democrats makes me happy. You know, maybe in the next election you'll vote for no Republicans. Okay, even if you don't vote for every Democrat across the board, and I wouldn't blame you for doing that, at the very least I would ask you not to vote for Republicans, because they are absolutely making America terrible. They are driving this country into the Stone Age. They're gonna ruin it. Yeah. And you know who employs those Hispanics? Hicks. The same racists. They like the Hispanics when it comes to employing cheap labor for their shitty businesses. And they're willing to do all the dirty and dangerous jobs that no one else wants to do. Alright. Oh, shit. Trump is gonna take America back to the Stone Age again, exactly. Trump and his cronies. His band of cronies. Band of D-bags. Okay. If they wanted to, then why not go through the right channels? They are. I mean, obviously some are coming here illegally, but the one you're talking about the caravan though, okay? We're not See, you're trying to conflate two different things. You're trying to conflate illegal immigrants with the caravan. You see, that's another Trump Republican tactic. They are conflating the two because they want you to think that they are the same thing. They're not. The caravan is 1,000 miles away. You know it yourself. How can they not? How can they be going through the illegal channels and be illegal immigrants if they're not in this country yet? See, you can figure that out. I mean, even you realize that the irrationality of that statement. That doesn't make any sense. See, that's their tactic, though. I mean, in a way, I don't blame you for thinking these things because it's the Republicans that are polluting your brain with all of these lies and rhetoric. That's why you need a guy like me telling you what's up. And if I'm a teacher, then I'll teach you. Because you need someone to tell you when these idiots are lying to you. And they are. Doesn't take a genius to figure out that they are. Look at this fucking face. Ah! Let's get the sheep. Remember in Star Wars, fear attracts the fearful. Fear is my ally. You know who said that? Darth Maul said that. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you are fearing the caravan when the caravan are not illegal immigrants because they're not here yet. Hey, Sibo. You see what I'm saying? That's all. We're almost done with this game. Doing okay. We're kind of close to the end. Right now we're just finishing up some of the last couple of levels, but we really need to grind for orbs. We have only 16 and we need 40. Wow, that's a lot. You know, easy way to get some orbs. Dad thinks Star Wars has something to do with Christianity. In what way? If anything, the one thing I like about the Force and stuff like that is that it never makes any mention or reference to gods. Ripto and Sorcerers showed today Molten Crater. I don't understand that, Sibo. You have no clue? Neither do I. I don't see what it has to do with Christianity at all.
I'm a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
What the fuck? This guy's obviously a Drumpf supporter. He is the intelligence of one. Next week, Spyro Reignite Trilogy is coming out. Oh, nice. The Force is, yeah, that's their religion. The Rebels have Bible names for their characters. Wedge Antilles. I don't remember reading about any Wedge in the Bible. We'll do that later. All right. Let's see. So anything your dad likes has something to do with Christianity, huh? Does your father know that Christianity is a Middle Eastern religion? Does he know that? Does he know that if Jesus existed, assuming he existed, he wouldn't be white? He thinks Bruce Lee's martial arts has something to do with Christianity. Bruce Lee, he comes from China, so he's more. I don't know exactly what his religion or religious beliefs are, but he probably would be following Eastern religions like Buddhism or whatever.
Our bell towers have been invaded by trolls.
He
You might
studied
be able to
philosophy
help,
in
but you
college,
can't beat them without
so he was
activating
very
this power-up.
philosophical. I never heard anything from him that sounded like it had anything to do with Christianity. Our bell towers have been invaded by trolls. You might be able to help, but you can't beat them without activating this power-up. Okay. There we go. He knows it's a Middle Eastern religion. Okay. At least he knows that. If Jesus existed, he would be a brown person. Jesus was not from Europe. Oh shit.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
You have no hope for your dad getting better. Nothing's impossible. I have witnessed religious people become atheists. That has happened. It's very difficult, though. Does your father believe the Earth is 6,000 years old? Does he believe in, like, the Great Flood and all that? Oh, sure, of course. I feel bad for anyone who's that far gone. But they're doing it to themselves, though. You know, it's up to them to find the pathway out. So he believes that the Earth is 6,000 years old, huh? And I'm assuming he doesn't believe in evolution. Alright, now the only thing left to do is to get more orbs. We have 17. Shit. He doesn't believe in evolution, yeah. Well, that's too bad. Do you know that Satan is the deceiver and father of all lies, whose destroyer and cause lie what's today going on? What? I don't understand that statement, Sibo. What are you trying to say about? I don't believe in Satan. You know, it seems to me that if Satan is such a good deceiver, wouldn't he be masquerading as like Jesus or something? Because like so many people are thinking that Jesus is the great savior, so maybe Jesus is really Satan, you know? Like, I mean, he's supposed to be a deceiver after all, right? Atheism example? I still don't understand what you're talking about. Satan's biggest deception is to cause, deception to cause to person to believe there is no God. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would he want people to not believe in God? Because atheists don't believe in Satan either. So, you see what I'm saying here? Atheists wouldn't believe in Satan. I don't believe in Satan. And Dragoon, you believe in Satan? You a Satan worshiper? He doesn't want that we come closer to God. But if we don't believe in Satan, how are we going to become closer to him, though? He wants us to become closer to him, though, right? I don't believe in Satan. And if he's such a good deceiver, then it should be something that most people believe in. And most people believe in Jesus, and most people believe in God. So maybe these God and Jesus people, maybe they're Satan. Did you ever think about that? Ever consider that possibility?
There's something shiny.
I mean, we're putting aside the whole evidence thing. You know? Are you a Christian, Sibo? Whoops. Alright. Got the orb, so that's good. You don't need evidence to believe in God? He's right here in the chat and every around us. I don't see him. I'm not seeing him, Sibo. And here's the thing, you do need evidence to believe in God. Because that's what I need. That's what I want. Just like you need evidence for, say, let's say, for example, Vishnu from Hinduism. Do you believe in Vishnu in Hinduism, Sibo? But you're saying that he's in this room with me right now. So how do you know that he's in this room with me right now? And how do you know he's in the chat? That's why Abraham saw just backside of God and know I oppose false religions. Okay, so how do you know those religions? How do you know Hinduism is false? Because Hindus believe that your religion is false. See, like you're not answering my question, Sibo. I asked you, how do you know God is here in this room with me right now and in the chat? And how do you know that Hinduism is a false religion? Because Hindus are saying Christianity is a false religion. There are Hindus that say that. Maybe not all of them would say that. Because it's not from God. That's an assertion fallacy. I can easily assert the contradiction to that statement and say because it is from God, and that easily negates your statement. And since you don't have evidence, you can't say I'm wrong. Do you realize how illogical and irrational your statements are? They're all assertions. You're just saying you don't need evidence for God, and then you just make assertion after assertion. God is here in this room. How do you know? Because God said so. How do you know Hinduism isn't true? Because it's a false religion, because it's not from God. These are just assertions. And every single assertion you're making, we can make about God and Christianity. And you're not seeing that. You're not seeing the contradiction. You're not seeing the irrationality of your position and what you're saying. That's why we need evidence, Sibo. See, that's what you don't get. When you have evidence, then you don't have to make assertions. You don't have to say, oh, Hinduism isn't true because it's a false religion. That's just an assertion. You could actually provide the evidence and show that your religion is right. Right? Then I can't contradict your assertion anymore, right? That's why we need evidence. To prove that you're right, because you're not going to convince me by these assertions, just saying Hinduism is fake because God said so, because it's not from God, because God is everywhere. I'm not convinced. Evidence is what's going to convince me. I'm okay, Sipo. You know, God doesn't need to bless me. I appreciate. I'm sure you mean well with that statement, but I don't believe in God, and I don't believe He can bless anyone because there's so many people starving in the world. Why doesn't He bless those people with food? Because God works in mysterious ways, right? Of course, that's the go-to excuse why people there's children starving in Africa, Sibo. What's God doing about them? Why isn't He blessing them? What, is it always about you? As long as things are going well for you and your family, they're the only ones that matter? No, the starving children in Africa, they don't matter. See, that's just another assertion, Sibo. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say God works in mysterious ways. It all works for His plan. I heard it a million times. I heard it a million times. I really don't need to hear it because it's actually ridiculous. You know? That's the other thing. If God actually existed, He'd be a bad God because He's letting children in Africa starve to death. And the only excuse you can make for Him is that, hey, He works in mysterious ways. It's all part of God's plan. Blah, blah, blah. Every single time. That's not right.
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated this special portal. You won't find a talisman in the Ocean Speedway.
No,
but
that's
if you're
not
fast,
true,
you'll
Sibo.
get lots of
Because your
treasure.
religion
Have
teaches
fun.
that God loves everyone. He doesn't punish people in this existence for their sins. See, even I understand your religion better than you do. He sends people to hell after they die. Okay? He doesn't make children starve to death for not having faith in Him. You got your own religion wrong. No, that has nothing to do with it. You don't even need to pray to God. All you have to do is just be saved and then you won't go to hell. But he doesn't punish people in real life for their sins. That's why there's a disconnect between doing good deeds and actually being rewarded for them, and doing bad deeds and being punished for them. That's why bad people go unpunished sometimes. Even your religion does not believe in divine intervention to make bad people suffer for what they've done. Okay, that's called karma. That's part of Hinduism, by the way. Sibo, did you know that? Karma has nothing to do with Christianity. It has to do with Hinduism. Where are you from? I'm just curious. Where are you from? Nice work. Alright. Ocean Speedway. I think I understand your religion better than you do. Maybe you should actually try reading your Bible. I think you might actually learn a thing or two about your religion, you know? And you know, it's morally despicable to even imply that the starving children in Africa did something wrong. You should really be ashamed of yourself for even implying that. Because that is a despicable thing to imply. According to Sibo, the children in Africa are starving to death because they don't have hope and faith in God. That's why they're starving to death. So God is punishing them by making them starve to death. That is so immoral. That is such an immoral moral belief. And if God exists and he's doing that, then he's an immoral God who's not worth worshiping anyway. I would love to know where Sibo's from and how old he is. If he's young, I'm willing to kind of give him a pass because he's young and brainwashed. But like if he's old, there's very little excuse for that kind of thinking. Basically, your religion turned you into a bigot. That is such a bigoted way of thinking, to think that African children deserve to starve and die because they didn't have faith in God. Oh, that is so infuriating. That's so despicable. That's a horrible thing to think. That's a horrible thing to teach to anyone. No way. No way would I ever worship a god like that. There's no evidence that God exists, but even if it did and that was actually what it was doing, it would not be worth worshiping out of any kind of respect. That's the one thing you can count on religion, though. It turns people into bigots and immoral people. You know, we were talking, Chef was kind of challenging my assertions about morality and religion. We have a prime example right here of what religion does to people and how it turns them into immoral people. If you believe that the starving children in Africa deserve to suffer and starve because they don't have faith in God, then you're immoral. That is absolutely immoral. It does not make you a good person to think that. Yeah, I think Sibo left. That's fine. People can't handle the truth. And I drop too much truth sometimes all at once. But that's what I do here. When it comes for truth time, I don't sugarcoat things. I tell you the truth. He did leave? Nah, well, too bad. But that's fine. He left because he couldn't debate with me. Because I showed him that I actually know more about his religion than he does. And he couldn't handle it. He could only just assert, uh, Hinduism is wrong because it's not godly or something. It didn't come from God. You don't need evidence for God because God is all around you. How do you know God is all around us? Because God said so. You know, like, it was just one stupid remark after another. And, you know, I don't want to throw Sibo under the bus too much, but, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. I appreciate that he's a fan of Spyro. This is a great game, but God didn't make this fucking game either, man. You gotta give credit where credit is due. And God didn't do jack shit. And yes, you do need evidence. You need evidence for everything. Well, not everything. You need evidence for outlandish claims. Let's put it that way. And God absolutely is an outlandish claim. There's nothing logical or reasonable about it at all. It's bullshit. That's blasphemy, though. I don't even know what he was trying to say is blasphemous. Like, that's the one thing that kind of confused me. Like, he said blasphemy, but I think, like, what I was saying was I was saying that God does not punish or reward people in this world. Yeah. Yeah, he sends people to hell, and sends people to heaven after they die. Yeah, that's true. They don't have a karmic system in Christianity, where if you're a good person, then good things happen to you. No. And their go-to thing every damn time, when bad things happen, they say God works in mysterious ways. Oh, okay. That's a special pleading fallacy. Yeah, I agree, Cinnabon. Yeah, and, you know, when people do amazing and great things and they thank God and stupid, like, it's just stupid. And it is disrespectful because the doctor is the one who saved you, not God. God is, if God made the children in Africa starve, I guess, and he makes them starve because they didn't believe in him, so they deserve to suffer, according to the Sibo guy. Rapists and murderers? No, he's cool with them, Dragoon, didn't you know? Because as long as you get saved, then it doesn't matter how many people you rape. That's okay. God, you're God's homie. He's down with you. He loves rapists and murderers, as long as they believe that he exists. So this omnipotent God that can do anything is so incompetent and stupid that he doesn't even know how to make people believe in him. Like, if he was like a really powerful alien, he would be like the retarded alien. Like, all the other really powerful god aliens laugh at him because he's so fucking stupid and doesn't even know how to do anything. He's just an incompetent buffoon. If God did exist and he's as the Christians describe him, he'd be retarded. He absolutely would be retarded. Let's see. And, you know, the unfortunate thing is that this Sibo guy, he's not even unique in this way of thinking. All the stuff that he said is the same shit that I've heard a million times from every other Christian. If I talked to Cinnabon's father, he would have been saying the same stuff. Same exact arguments. Absolutely the same stuff. Talk to any other hardcore Christian, they would have been saying the same stuff too. You know, people talk about respecting religion. I don't respect... Look, not all religions are equally bad. That is a fact. I believe they are they're not all equally bad. Um, but Christianity is pretty bad. It's pretty damn bad. And I can't respect it. But I can respect people. And if you're a Christian, I can respect you as a human being, even if we disagree. And I can even say, like for some people, going to Chef's point, I actually do think there are some people out there who gain or benefit something, and if it makes them happy, then fine. That's okay. I know I have a friend who's like that. I think that, but I still maintain my other position before, which is I do think these people would be good and moral anyway. I don't think their religion's what making them moral, but if it makes them happy, then fine. But it's when you start doing what this guy did, where he's going around telling people, making assertions and claims without backing them up, saying Satan exists and that he's deceiving us, and that's the reason why we don't believe in God. And then when I ask him about the starving children in Africa, he says they're starving because they don't believe in God. Words to that effect. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a beef with someone who says something like that. Of course I do. It's not often that I get worked up, like I can't remember the last time I got worked up over a religious discussion, but the hood reveals himself from time to time. I try to keep it under control, but once in a while you gotta unleash the beast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's also true, Dragoon. Lots of African people are Christian because of the proselytizing that the Catholic Church has done, and they say that these poor African people believe in God and good things will happen to you. They believe in God and nothing happens to them. Their lives do not improve in any way. He said God didn't create anxiety. Well, according to him, he created humans, so human beings are flawed. We have many problems that ail us. And anxiety is just one of them, so why didn't he create a better human? And see, that was the other thing. I could predict that guy's responses before he made them. That's why he got frustrated, because I knew what he was going to say before he even said it. God works in mysterious ways. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Alright. Got me riled up there. Unleash the rationality. Exactly, X-Infected. Alright, we've been streaming for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm not really sure. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, X-Infected. Yeah. That's just one out of many examples of that you can point out to Christians, but it doesn't even matter because Christians will always figure out some kind of excuse to rationalize their God away. Alright, I'm going to close up here. I'm probably going to play this a little bit offline. It looks like we're going to have to grind this out. We'll try to stream earlier tomorrow. We'll do like 2 streams. We'll stream this. Even if we don't beat this tomorrow, we can still stream this like earlier in the day and then stream Neo at night. Okay, so that's what we'll do, and we'll try to beat this tomorrow. Tomorrow night at the usual time, we will be streaming Neo though. Okay, so we're on pace for that. No problems there. So that's it for tonight. I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure. I hope some people were able to learn something from the discussions that we had today, because we had at least 2 pretty serious discussions, and these are good opportunities to learn something. I can learn from other people, and people can learn from me, and we can learn from each other, and that is always something that I prize in any kind of stream or anywhere. So have a good night, everyone.